SWAT team. We have the building completely surrounded. We need you to exit the building through the front door with your hands in the air.
It is 6:29 on this Thursday morning, and we continue to follow breaking news out of Lantana, where a SWAT situation was called off just about an hour ago. We are live on the scene with breaking details.
Well, the other big story we're following, the rain. We could get some this morning, but more is expected, of course, later on today. So when and where will we see the most?
I think we're going to see it right around lunchtime today. That's when, much like yesterday, that's when it began to pop up. It will kind of hang out near the coast, but maybe a little farther inland than yesterday. We'll just have to see how the wind's set up. Really, it just depends on how far inland that sea breeze will push in this afternoon. Yesterday, it just barely pushed in right along the coast, and then the west coast sea breeze came across the state. They collided and formed that line of showers and thunderstorms right along the coast. So it could be very similar today. Might be just a little farther inland. We'll have to wait and see as we get to around your lunchtime hour today. A little patchy fog in place this morning. Not a whole lot going on, though. We got some showers and thunderstorms on the west coast of Florida. We've got a couple little showers right along our own coast here. Here's your most accurate hour-by-hour forecast to get you out the door. Temperatures warming up quickly into the 80s this morning. Holly?
We've been watching some of those traffic cameras to see if we need to slow you down out in the Treasure Coast because of that patchy fog. Right now, it looks like you're good to go. As Glenn just said, be aware. It is there. In the meantime, we're monitoring the commute right here at I-95, Forest Hill, right around the curve there. Folks are minding their manners, staying in their lane. Things look really good right now on I-95. As for the Turnpike, let's check in with Johan. He's in Lake Worth.
Hey, Holly, live in Chopper 5 over Lake Worth Road and the Turnpike. You can see the headlights there. That southbound flow of travel as you had I-95 there. Here's the Turnpike, always a better alternate to I-95 is the Turnpike. Southbound a little bit more busier from Delray into Boca on 95 also, but the Turnpike seems to have a little bit more company on the roadways. A good start for Thursday. No accidents or incidents in your western communities from Royal Palm, Loxahatchee, Wellington into the Southern Boulevard, Okeechobee going to Turnpike, I-95 or into downtown, moving quite well. No slowdowns there. That's how it looks up here in Chopper 5. I'm Johan Offen. Let's throw it back to John and Roxanne.
6:32, we continue to follow breaking news out of Lantana this morning. Police have cleared the scene now after a search for a burglary suspect lasted for several hours overnight.
News Channel 5's Chris Stewart has been on the scene since early this morning. He joins us now live with the very latest details. Chris?
Well, guys, the good news I can tell you right now for your morning commute is traffic is moving smoothly right now through the intersection of Lantana and Dixie Highway. This after it being shut down for several hours this morning after police, even a SWAT team, called in surrounding that convenience store you see here on the corner. Now, Lantana police got here around 1:30 this morning. They arrested a woman they say was burglarizing the place. She said that she had an accomplice, and that accomplice had a gun. Now, we do not know if that accomplice ever existed. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office and Boynton Beach Police were called in to help, and even though so many resources were used, police didn't find anything in this search. They say this suspect they do have in custody, she won't face more charges if what she is saying is a tall tale.
That's just the protocol, you know, she's not going to be charged with that, but we are looking at her for some other burglaries of Dixie Highway that happened around the same time frame.
Now, police have yet to release the name of the suspect they do have in custody. That other break-in that you heard the chief talking about, he says it was at a place near here on Dixie Highway called Philly Ice. Now, at this point, this convenience store right now, you can see that it is open right now. The chief says there are some officers who are processing the scene, and then they are going to turn things back over to the business owner after what has been a very active, a very tense morning here at the corner of Lantana and Dixie Highway. We're live in Lantana this morning. Chris Stewart, WPTV News Channel 5.
It's 6:34 and developing now. Police continue to search for the driver of a pickup truck who hit a bicyclist last night. This is what's left of the scene here, and then just took off after hitting this person. News Channel 5's Christina Noche is live in Riviera Beach where it all happened. Any new leads for officers, Christina?
Yeah, Roxanne, and not yet. They're still hoping that witness accounts will help them find this driver. They're still actively looking for the driver this morning. And you take a look at this mailbox here. You can even see it all the way down here. This is all that's left of what is a giant concrete mailbox. And this is what police say the driver hit right before he struck that bicyclist, and then he just sped away. Residents here in this residential neighborhood saw all of this happen right before their eyes. Now, if you take a look at this video from the scene yesterday, you can see that bike there crushed, mangled, and chunks of brick, like I just showed you, all over the road here. The car was actually found abandoned a few blocks away. Police say the driver of the truck is not the owner. It was actually reported stolen Tuesday before the accident. Now, right now, police are not releasing the name of this bicyclist, only to say that he is in his 20s and unfortunately right now is in very serious condition at last check at St. Mary's Medical Center. We're live in Riviera Beach. Christina Noche, WPTV News Channel 5.
Right now, I'm listening into a live news conference in Spring, Texas. This is just outside of Houston. You can see police talking to the media right now. That is because they are at the home right outside where 6 people were shot and killed. Police say one man, a relative, is responsible. 34-year-old Ron Haskell was his name. He was taken to a detention facility overnight. Among the killed, 4 were children. Police say they were in a standoff with Haskell. This is breaking news overnight, finally coming to a resolution this morning. They think they have the man responsible. Again, that's a live news conference happening right now outside of that house. Glenn?
All right, let's take a look at some wake-up weather for Royal Palm this morning. Currently, it is 73 degrees, partly cloudy skies. This afternoon, your high temperature 89 with scattered showers and thunderstorms possible.
A quick cruise right now on 95 from Indiantown Road to Okeechobee Boulevard. Your drive time there, 22 minutes. You're watching Today on 5, local coverage you can count on.